Samanta Chakravalesu Atra Gachantu Devata Sandhangmang Munirajas Sunantu Sagga Mukhadang Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Bhadanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Bhadanta Dhammasavana Kalo Ayang Bhadanta Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma sambuddhassa Chattaro me vyaggapajya dhamma Ulaputtassa samparaya itaya Sangvatang te samparaya sukhaya Katame chattaro Saddha sampada, sila sampada, chaga sampada, panya sampadati. Good evening, everyone. So, today is Monday. The day is special for you because of you are keen on listening Dhamma sermons every Sunday, delivered by on behalf of Ottawa Theravada Buddhist Vihara. So I am every Monday usually delivering Dhamma sermons for you. So it says giving more knowledge about the doctrinal aspects that preached by Buddha. So listening like these Dhamma sermons would be able to increase your Dhamma knowledge. So someone who are practicing Dhamma, so someone who are listening Dhamma sermons, so it is more convenience for the controlling their ideas, controlling their intentions throughout their life. So on one occasion, the Lord Buddha said, Dhamma looks like medicine. Dhammo sada samang natti etang pibata bhikkho. The Dhamma is the medicine. So you can drink as a medicine. It for the that is not for the your stomach, but for the mind. So if you are drinking like these doctrinal conceptual aspects as a medicinal drinks, so that is what amazing opportunity to heal your mind with grasping the lot of beneficial and there are a lot of advantages that you can achieve with listening these types of Dhamma sermons. So we are today hoping to discuss about the sutta called Vyaggapajya Sutta. So that's what amazing sutta delivered by Buddha at Kakkarapatta. That's the name of that particular village that Buddha was while preaching this Dhamma sermon to the prince called Digajam. So I have described about this sutta last Dhamma sermon. So today I want to explain about there are four factors about the helping, and there are 4 factors that can be achieved to human future life. They are giving some sort of benefits after the death. So in this particular sutta is describing the 4 types of factors should be followed by the people to gain more advantages to this life, and then 4 types of factors it would be a help to in their future life. That means after death. So what are the 4 factors that I have promulgated in the beginning of my Dhamma sermon is Saddha, Sila, Chaga, and Panya. These 4 factors in this sutta described as Saddha Sampada, Sila Sampada, Chaga Sampada, Panya Sampada. So it is time to describe about these 4 factors, how can be help to people life, to increase their life and to motivate their lifestyle, because you know the human mind is full of suffering. The Buddha pointed out that in this world is full of suffering, but there is a lot of way that people can be achieved if they are following these types of moral, positive, optimistic paths in their life. They can extremely achieve full happiness. Extremely, they can achieve peacefulness for their mind. So they can achieve calmness for their mind. So that is what the Buddha said. They have to practice these types of concepts in their life. So what is the Saddha Sampada? So Saddha is confidence. So what is the meaning of Sila Sampada? Morality, virtues. What is the meaning of Chaga? Generosity, giving something for others. So practicing sharing something for others. So, and then what is the meaning of Panya Sampada? Intelligence, rational. So we can call wisdom. So these types of moral good behaviors that anyone can practice in their life without any efforts. So this is what most of the people are used to practice the very negative thoughts, or they are increasing their lifestyle is going sometimes the wrong way. So, and then some people are thinking negative thoughts, and some of them are get full of suffering, like such as lamentating, such a thoughts. They have negative thoughts in their mind. So if they have negative thoughts in their mind, as a result of their negative thoughts, they are acting, they are behaving as a negative way. So their behaving looks like not so good. So that is why the Buddha said, the Buddha promulgated to practice these types of moral, positive, optimistic achievements in their life. So that is what amazing sutta. This is transforming the people's behaviors into negative to positive ideas. That is the main achievement of listening this Dhamma sermon that we can gain the lot of benefits to people life. Anyway, so we can move to discuss about these factors. The first one is going to be described as a Saddha Sampada. So what's the meaning of Saddha? The confidence. So the Buddha said, as a human being, as a social individuals, everybody has to practice confidence. Without practicing confidence, we cannot practice any positive conceptual aspects. That's why the Buddha said, always you have to believe that about the three major things. What are them? The Buddha and Dhamma and Sangha. So you have to follow them. You have to believe them. You have to learn something from them. So that is the Buddha pointed out as his great message. In this sutta says, at the first level, as a human being, if you want to get happiness after your death or in next life, in the future life, you have to practice confidence. You have to increase, you have to develop your inner peace with great belief. You have to practice confidence, right? About you can think about what are the good qualities about the Buddha, right? So you can investigate about what types of context that included into the Buddhist canon. So like those way, so you can follow the great bhikkhus. You can follow up the characteristics of great bhikkhus who was at the Buddha's period. We can say by namely Mugalan or Sariputta or Ananda, like those monks. So we can learn some sort of special lessons from their life. So that is how we are going to cultivate our inner confidence, how they face problematic things, how they confront their obstacles, how they confront their barriers, so that those things are helping to increase our confidence. Like example, the very famous great arahant called Sariputta. He was the very tolerant Buddhist great monk. He has great endurance. He has great tolerance, right? On the one occasion, one of the Brahma wanted to investigate how is tolerating Sariputta. And then while they are discussing, so that particular Brahma had to hit to the Anand, to the Sariputta. After that, he asked, why didn't you react for my hitting? the Sariputta said that to that particular Brahmin. So I am tolerating, I am practicing tolerating, I am practicing patient, I am practicing loving kindness for others, right? So someone who are hurting me, someone who are cursing me, someone who are blaming me, someone who are hitting me, someone who are revenging me. So like those people are teaching us the new lessons. They are inculcating new lessons for our lives. So that is what we have to see, very tolerating mind to gain what types of lessons are they are going to teach us. So that's the point of cultivating confidence. That's the point of cultivating tolerance in our life with thinking of great disciples like Sariputta, like Mugalan, like Ananda, right? So that is what that first concept is giving us to practice confidence and faithful and uh, believeness in our life uh, to teach or to learn, to study the new things, to grasp new things from others. It looks like a bee. Everybody knows that the bees are feeding from the flowers, feeding from the honey from flowers, but they are not going to harsh flowers. They are not going to harm to the flowers. That's what we have to study in our life. So while we are living in the society, we are facing, there are any types of obstacles we have to achieve. We have to confront all of the barriers very successfully with practicing of this confidence. That is what the Buddha wanted to explain in this concept to achieve the what is the positive uh, thought about practicing confidence in our life. The second concept is I want to explain about virtue or morality. We can say, so that concept in Pali language, sila, sila sampada. So that is what a very common, very famous word in the Buddhist society, sila, morality, virtue. So we can say another word for that, discipline, right, or manners. So the someone who are not knowing about that particular word sila, but they are extremely know about manners or discipline. Sometimes we had heard about that word. You do not have discipline, you do not have manners, right? But the Buddha say the Buddha said that you have to practice morality, you have to practice sila, you have to practice virtue. One of the great stanza in Dhammapada, Kayena Sangvaro Sadhu, Sadhu Vachaya Sangvaro, Manasa Sanguto Sadhu, Sadhu Sabbatta Sanguto. Kayena Sangvaro Sadhu, which means one who are practicing morality in bodily, Vachaya Kayena Sangvaro Sadhu, Sadhu Vachaya Sangvaro. One who can practice virtues by words. Kayena Sangvaro Sadhu, Sadhu Vachaya Sangvaro, Manasa Sanguto Sadhu. That means one who can practice morality by their mind. So that is the way how to practice our the practicing morality in their life. So practicing morality with using of those three types of body parts: body, mind, and words. So we have to practice those disciplinary achievements with using of our speech and our thoughts and our behaviors. So that is what we can gain a lot of moral aspects and good things that we can achieve from practicing morality. So someone who are living with righteous way, actually so if they are not doing evil things, if they are not harming others, so if they are not going to things that without permission, that means if they are not going to stealing, if they are not going to killing others, if they are not going to blame others, that is way how to practice moral behaviors, moral spiritual practical uh, things in their life. That's the way how we can practice morality in our life. Sila Sampada. The Buddha wanted to, in this particular aspect, describe how can we achieve moral things in their lifetime to increase their inner happiness, inner peacefulness, inner calmness. Finally, the ultimate truth of Nibbana. So as a human beings, as a Buddhist, so we are practicing Buddhist concepts. So when we are practicing Buddhist concept, we have to cultivate our inner spiritual successfulness in our life. So the second step is going to be described Sila Sampada, virtue or morality. So we have to practice morality in our life to achieve good things. We have to, if we want to live with happiness, we have to practice our inside moral good behaviors. So, and then let's move to describe about third section. The third section is describing charity or generosity, Chaga Sampada. Chaga Sampada. So Chaga, what is the meaning of Chaga? That means generosity or sharing something, giving something for others. That's what a good thing. So that's what a good behavior in human society. But some of them are practicing these good qualities. That's the rare thing that we can see in the society. So that is why the world is full of poverty. Some people doesn't have foods or dressing. The most people have not even their medicines, but some people are full of benefits, living full of benefits in this life. So why is that happening? So the reason is practicing chaga. The Buddha pointed out, I never ever have seen the poor people, the becoming poor, the becoming poverty without practicing generosity. So that is what we have to understand, how important of practicing generosity. If you can give something for others, at least very few things, that is the way how you can practice generosity in your life. Even though you can uh, give others by loving kindness thoughts, you can give others compassionate thoughts. That is how practicing generosity, not only giving some foods or dressing or some other stuffs. There are two ways that we can practice generosity. The first thing is giving good intentions. Looks like soft skills describing in psychology. So the Western psychology are describing in this concept as a soft skill. The people have practiced moral good intentions in their life. So we can pay attention for others, we can pay our gratitude for others, we can give our moral loving kindness thoughts to others. That is how can we practice generosity in our life. Someone who are practicing charity services, that is the our wealthness in this life. That is the that is our treasure that we can achieve without spending money. So we can practice like those concepts without spending any money. So the fourth one is going to be described intelligence or wisdom or rational, panya sampada. The Buddha said that the wisdom is the most important thing in our life. There are three types of stages that can be achieved from mind. The first one is knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. So we can absorb some sort of knowledge from listening or reading or studying under guidance of teachers, or reading books or listening lessons. There are many ways that can be achieved from participating some sort of activities. But the very rare opportunity to practice wisdom. The wisdom is the most important thing, which is helps to achieve final liberation of in this life, on behalf of reducing, on behalf of practicing knowledge. So we have to gain wisdom in our life, except practicing some other negative, pessimistic things. The wisdom can be seen, the wisdom can be understand through the what is the good thing, what is the what is the kusala, what is the akusala, what is the morality, what is the morality, what's the immorality. So some sort of things that can be achieved from the uh, cultivating wisdom inside of our mindset. Panya naranang ratanang. The Buddha pointed out the wisdom is the looks like the wisdom is gem for people. The wisdom is gem for people. Panyaya parisuddhati. The wisdom can be purified human mind. That's how important. That's the equipment of helping to eradicate, helping to see some sort of negative ideas from human mindset. So we cannot use any types of equipment such as knife or axe or some other equipments to clear our mind, to purify our mind. But we can use this panya as an equipment to purify, to clear human mind. That's why we have to understand the panya is the most significant fact that people have to achieve with practicing of sila, samadhi, panya. The third step is panya. So you have to firstly practice morality and consciousness, and after that you can achieve wisdom. So these four types of things: saddha, confidence; sila, morality; chaga, generosity; and then finally wisdom. These four types of pessimistic, optimistic, positive, good concepts the Buddha pointed out in this sutta, in this Vyaggapadya Sutta in Anguttara Nikaya, the discourse of the numerical discourse in the numerical discourses in chapter of 8, the Buddha pointed out these four factors we have to practice to cultivate our successful future life. So if you want to take, if you want to achieve, if you want to face, if you want to get good results, that you have to practice these types of aspects in your life to gain more happiness to your mind, to gain more peacefulness to your mindset. That is how important we can practice these types of moral things to increase, to evaluate our happiness inside of our mindset. So everybody want to cultivate inner happiness. Without happiness, people cannot live with peaceful society. To create a peaceful society, we have to practice these types of moral aspects in your life. That's what I wanted to explain today Dhamma sermon. So thank you so much for listening today Dhamma sermon. So this is what a great, wonderful, amazing Dhamma sermon was promulgated by the Buddha at Kakkarapatta, the village of Kakkarapatta. So you can listen this Dhamma sermon to enhance your inner peaceful happiness for your life. Finally, I'm going to share all the merits to the devas that we have accumulated from listening Dhamma sermons. So sharing these all meritorious deeds to the Devas, they will they may attain supreme bliss of Nibbana, and they may bless you and your family especially, and finally all heavenly beings may be attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Thank you so much for listening this Dhamma sermon. Akasattha cha bummattha devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu loka sasanang. Akasattha cha bummattha devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu dhamma desanang. Akasattha cha bummattha devanaga mahiddika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkantu mang paranti.